For the past 15 years, I've been teaching integrated science at the basic level. And those years was a bit challenging because it was purely theoretical. The kids were not enjoying the practical part of it because materials were not available. Kids were seeing science teachers as somebody who comes to torment them each day. But now, the trend has changed. When they hear science, they think about the DEX science set. And now they see science as very practical.
The science said it brings joy into the heart of the children.
Over the years,
so we have our schools, our contestants for various schools here. Let's note, schools are entitled to make 2 substitutions. And if you have any complaints, just move to the back and issue your complaints. We don't want any memo or any noise or anything of that sort. So if you have any complaints, just quietly move to the back and issue your complaints. One important announcement: we are not supposed to eat in the auditorium or later around. I learned supply chain management, accounting and finance, project management, master of education degree, development finance, security and justice administration, management and human resource strategy, cybersecurity and digital forensics, insurance and business continuity, agribusiness management, and mechanical engineering. So, diploma programs. As you are waiting for our quiz mistress, we would ask our contestants their expectations for today's contest. Let's move to Leah and ask her expectation for today's contest. Hi, Leah. Lie, sorry.
Over the years, KNUST has given hundreds of people the opportunity to upgrade themselves for better prospects with work and family. Take advantage of the growing KNUST Ideal alumni excelling all around the globe. Admissions are open for the 2022-2023 academic year. Undergraduate programs on offer include business
Lai wants to make her school proud. Let's give it up for her.
Construction, economics, information technology, and agriculture.
And let's speak to Rafa from New World International. What are your expectations?
Finance and investment, logistics, procurement and supply chain management, accounting and finance, project management, master of education degree, development.
They said they are winning today's contest. ANCILLA, do you agree?
Strategy, cybersecurity and digital forensics,
so,
and business
Hassan, let me speak to you. What are your expectations for today's contest?
Also on offer. Online application e-vouchers can be obtained from NGCB branch, Ecobank, Consolidated Bank, and Republic Bank. For further
so all schools are ready to win. But which school is winning today? Which school is winning today? Which school is winning today? I can only hear New World because they brought the whole school here.
Over the years, KNUST has given hundreds of people the opportunity to upgrade themselves.
So, without much ado,
take advantage
we just
of the
go straight
KNUST Ideal alumni excelling all around the globe. Admissions are open for the 2022-2023 academic year. Undergraduate programs on offer include business administration with 7 options.
So we are streaming live on YouTube.
Economics, information,
we are not able to stream on Facebook, so we are streaming live on YouTube. You like, you comment, and you share.
MSc in planning, monitoring, and evaluation, industrial finance and investment, logistics, procurement, and supply chain management, accounting and finance, project management, master of education degree, development.
So I think I'll just move to some of the students from other schools and ask them their expectations for today's contest as well. So get ready. If I bring the microphone to you, please don't shy off. I'm just asking you your expectation for today's contest. Are we okay with that?
From
very well.
branch, Ecobank, Consolidated Bank, and
so I'm looking at this fine gentleman with his glasses. Hi. What's your name?
My name is Dominic.
Dominic. Okay. What are your expectations?
expect us to win the quiz and bring the cup home.
Okay, he says the cup is coming to
Over the
New
years,
World.
KNUST
Okay, let me
has
speak
given
to this
hundreds of
guy
people the opportunity to upgrade
from
themselves,
Tiyumba.
better prospects with
Hi.
work and family. Take advantage of the growing
your
KNUST
name?
Ideal alumni excelling
Yon.
all around
Which
the
school is
globe.
winning
Admissions are open for the
You ready for today's
2022-2023 academic year.
He said Tiyumba is so ready for today's contest. Let me speak to this teacher from ANCILLA JHS. What are your expectations for today?
Commonwealth MBA, MPhil or
very powerful
MSc in
contest
planning, monitoring and evaluation,
and the best
industrial
could be.
finance and investment, logistics,
We are going to have a very powerful contest today.
Let
Let me speak to one student from ANCILLA. Yes, your expectation for
and justice administration, management and
Basically to
human
emerge
resource
as
strategy,
winners
cyber security and digital forensics, insurance.
It means
and
today we are
business
going to have a lot of
continuity,
winners
agribusiness
in the
management, and
house.
Mechanical engineering.
Wow.
We have
Interesting.
diploma programs also on offer. Online application
So,
vouchers can be obtained from
without wasting
branch,
much time,
Bank, Consolidated Bank, and Republic Bank. For further inquiries, call 0245 077 483.
Okay, so we are going to have a very tough contest today, but let's note that the semi-finals of the Junior Science and Maths Week starts on Monday. Yes,
Over the
we are going
years,
to have 3
KNUST has
contests
given hundreds
on
of
Monday.
people the
Let's
opportunity
take
to
note. So the
upgrade
school that
themselves,
qualifies
better
today
prospects with the work and
joins
family. Take advantage of the
to
growing
qualify to the
KNUST Ideal
semi-finals
alumni
of
excelling
the Junior
all around
Science
the globe.
and Maths
Admissions
Week.
are open for the
2022-2023 academic year.
undergraduate programs on offer include business administration with 7 options, quantity surveying and construction economics, information technology, and agriculture. Postgraduate programs on offer include Commonwealth MBA, MPhil or MSc in planning, monitoring and evaluation, industrial finance and investment, logistics, procurement and
Yes.
supply chain management, accounting and finance, project management.
Okay, we
Master
have
of
our quiz
Education
mistress
degree,
ready.
development finance, security
So
and
without
justice
much ado,
administration, management
would
and
invite
human resource
our quiz
strategy,
mistress,
cybersecurity
and she is
digital
in the
forensics,
person of
insurance and business
Dr.
continuity.
Linda Deborah. With a resounding clap, let's welcome Dr. Linda Deborah.
Because we believe that it will help us to.
Let's keep clapping as she comes on
the
stage.
next generation of problem solvers in our country. That's why we adopted the science set.
As a school, we thought it's as very important. to
Right.
let our
Once we
children
have our
a
quiz
practical
mistress here, it
experience with
means the
what they
quiz
study.
is about to start. So let's be silent.
The science set has
And
been
I hand
very
over to the
fun,
quiz
educational,
mistress.
and easy to
Best
learn.
wishes to all
I've
schools.
been able to
Thank
learn
you.
the diameter of the sun and how the earth is compared to the sun.
For the past 15 years, I've been teaching integrated science at the basic level, and those years was a bit challenging because it was purely theoretical. The kids were not enjoying the practical part of it because materials were not available. Kids were seeing science teachers as somebody who comes to torment them each day. But now, the trend has changed. When they hear science, they think about the next science set. And now they see science as very practical.
The science said it brings joy into the heart of the children.
So STEM is important to us because we believe that it will help us to raise the next generation of problem solvers in our country. That's why we adopted the science set.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study.
The science set has been very fun, educational, and easy to learn. I've been able to learn the diameter of the sun and how the earth is compared to the sun.
For the past 15 years, I've been teaching integrated science at the basic level, and those years was a bit challenging because it was purely theoretical. The kids were not enjoying the practical part of it because materials were not available. Kids were seeing science teachers as somebody who comes to torment them each day. But now, the trend has changed. When they hear science, they think about the DEX science set. And now they see science as very practical.
The science said it brings joy into the heart of the children.
you. We know your schools, but we would want to know you. And maybe tell us where your schools are, because you know you have come from far and near. So from New World International School, we have...
Alberto Subuachi.
Okay, and?
Rafa Yusuf Dewu.
Good. Please give them a hand. So where can we find your school?
Atonsu S-Line.
Atonsu S-Line. Oh, wow. Okay, good. That is really good. And then our next school is Tiyumba MAJHS.
Al-Hassan Fuad.
Good. And?
Umar Tiyumba.
Wonderful. Give them a hand. Where can we find your school, please?
Tamale Agric.
Tamale. Great. Wonderful. ANCILLA JHS is represented by
Laye Rachel.
And?
Jamnaya Boalari.
Wonderful. And where can we find your school?
Accra Hachu.
Where?
Accra Hachu.
Accra. Wonderful. Are you not happy they are representing you? Yes. Thank you so much. And I have been introduced already as Dr. Mrs. Linda Bacha-Deborah, a senior lecturer from the Department of Clinical Microbiology, School of Medicine and Dentistry, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. I'm also a research fellow at the KCCL. I know some of you know KCCL, and there I do my research work as well. So thank you all for coming, and we would have an exciting contest this afternoon. If you agree with me, let's have a big round of applause. Okay, so in this contest, we are going to have 5 rounds, and we will have the information instructions at the beginning of each round read to you. So I would say good luck to all the schools, and make the best school win. Okay, so we would start our contest with round 1. Round 1 is the fundamentals. So this round consists of questions in biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, and ICT. In this round, if a school answers a question correctly, 3 points are awarded. And if it is incorrectly answered, it becomes available as a bonus to the 2 other schools to compete for. The score for a bonus question is 1 point. Schools will have 15 seconds to answer questions that do not require calculations, and 50 seconds to answer questions that require calculations. Each school will have a maximum of 2 attempts for the main question and 1 for a bonus question. Bonus questions are open to the 2 other schools to compete for by ringing the buzzer. Failing to ring the buzzer before answering the bonus question will nullify your answer. Thus, there will be no points, even if your answer is right. So, good luck to all schools. At this point, we will even see if the buzzers are working or not. So we'll try our buzzers. The buzzer for New World International School sounds like... Okay, that's good. And then the buzzer for Tiyumba MAJHS. Good. The buzzer for ANCILLA JHS. Great. So we know the buzzers are working, and therefore we can confidently proceed with our contest. Now, question 1. It goes to New World International School. An auditorium can hold 200 people. If the ticket for an adult is 5 cedis, and that for a child is 2 cedis, find the number of children and adults in the theater if it is full, and the ticket sales was 577 cedis. Yes, Rafa?
30 children.
That is not correct. Another attempt?
24 children.
That is incorrect. Bonus? Okay, so we have all been bailed out. We are looking for the number of children and adults in the theater. So we expect to have 59 adults and 141 children in the auditorium. Okay, we'll move on to our next question that will go to Tiyumba MAJHS. Madam Olivia has a farm that has a total of 28 animals and 80 legs. How many chickens and goats will be on the farm if the farm has only chickens and goats? Yes.
The question.
You are supposed to listen to the question attentively. I am not supposed to repeat it. Sorry.
Madam, we have 180 chickens and then 90 less.
No, that is incorrect. A bonus. So you have been bailed out. Okay, so we expected to have 12 goats and 16 chickens. 12 goats and 16 chickens. The goats have 4 legs, chicken have 2 legs, and so you could have done the equation with 4y plus 2x equals 28. And equals 80. ANCILLA JHS, your main question. Triangle A is 3 times longer than rectangle B. I take the question again. Rectangle A is 3 times longer than rectangle B and twice as wide. If the perimeter of rectangle A is 50 centimeters, and that of rectangle B is 20 centimeters, find the length and width of rectangle A.
Um, um, the length of triangle A is 10 and the width is, sorry, the length of triangle A is 15 centimeters and the width is 10 centimeters.
I'll give it to you for 3 points. Please clap for them if they get the answer correct. It's not easy. Okay, so we'll go to question 2. Question 2 is a preamble to all schools, so pay attention. Balance the following chemical equations. Now for Tiyumba MAJHS, your question is K2CO3 plus HCl results in KCl plus H2O plus CO2.
Is equal is 3K subscript to 3K to CO3 plus 4HCl. It maps to 4KCl plus 2H2O plus 3CO2.
Come again.
3K2 CO3 plus 4HCl maps to 4KCl plus 2H2O plus 3CO2.
That is incorrect. New World International.
K2CO3 plus 2HCl giving you 2KCl plus CO2 plus H2O.
That is correct. ANCILLA JHS, your question. Fe2O3 plus C giving you Fe plus CO2.
Two Fe2O3 plus 3C will give you 4Fe plus 3CO2.
That is correct. Now, New World International School. O2 plus CH4, giving you H2O plus CO2.
Two O2 plus CH4, giving you 2H2O plus CO2.
That is correct. Question 3, ANCILLA JHS. How much interest will be earned on a principal of 2,000 Ghana cedis at an 8% rate for 5 years?
$800 Ghana.
Correct for 3 points. New World International School. When AC was born, her grandparents set aside 8,000 Ghana cedis into a fund that earned a 9% simple interest. How much money will she have after 18 years? Yes, go ahead.
11,246 cedis.
Another attempt. ANCILLA JHS.
12,960 Ghana.
Exactly the answer. Tiyumba MAJHS, your question. Baba invested 2,700 cedis in a savings account where she earned 7% simple interest. If she invests for 2 years, how much money will she make altogether?
$3,078.
Exactly the answer. Question 4. New World International School. What type of energy does not produce greenhouse gases but can leave behind harmful waste that can last centuries?
Geothermal energy.
That is incorrect. And ANCILLA?
Nuclear energy.
Exactly the answer. Tiyumba MAJHS, your question. What type of energy does a stretched rubber band poses?
Tensional force. Tensional energy.
Come again?
Tensional energy.
No. You've had your two attempts.
Mechanical energy.
That is not correct. ANCILLA.
Potential energy.
Potential. Now your main question, ANCILLA. What element is used primarily as fuel source under nuclear power plants?
Radium.
Come again?
Radium.
No. New word?
Uranium.
Uranium. Now question 5. It's also a preamble to all schools, so please pay attention. So for the following quantities, determine whether A is greater than B, B is greater than A, or A and B are equal. Contestants have only one attempt. Tiyumba MAJHS. The surface area of a cube with side 5 centimeters. That is A. Now, for B, the surface area of a cuboid with length 7 centimeters, breadth 5 centimeters, and height 3 centimeters. Go ahead.
B is greater than A.
That is incorrect.
A is greater than B.
A is greater than B. ANCILLA JHS, your question. The distance between the points -1 and 5 in brackets and -4 and 1 in brackets on the XY plane. That is for A. B is equal to the distance between the points 5 and 3 in brackets and 2 minus 1, also in brackets, on the XY plane.
A is equal to B.
A is equal to B. That is correct. Question 5. New World International School. A is equal to the height of a flagpole that casts a horizontal shadow of 8 feet, with the distance between the end of the shadow and the tip of the flagpole being 17 feet. And B is equal to the perimeter of an equilateral triangle with side 5 feet. Yes.
B is greater than A.
That is ANCILLA.
A is greater than B.
That is not correct. I'll not pass it again because you are left with just one option. And I don't want it to be guessed. Now question 6. It's also a preamble to all schools, so please pay attention. So the following questions, the statements I'm going to make are either true or false. So you have to indicate whether it is true or false. These questions cannot be passed on as bonuses. ANCILLA JHS. A bottle of water was taken out of a refrigerator. It was soon covered with droplets of water. This happens because the water in the surrounding air is colder than the water in the bottle. True or false?
False.
False is correct. New World International School. Liquids have a definite shape and volume.
False.
False. That is correct. And then for Tiyumba MAJHS, plasma is a state of matter.
True.
True is the answer. New World International School, dial-up modems are faster than MiFi modems. True or false? You've been bailed out. And then I'll move on to Tiyumba MAJHS. .odt is a document file extension. True or false?
False.
That is true. It is not correct. The answer should be true. ANCILLA JHS. Control plus B gives the same results regardless of the computer software you are using. True or false?
False.
False is the answer. Good. So we have come to the end of round one. And we will receive our scores in a jiffy.
STEM is important to us because we believe that it will help us to raise the next generation of problem solvers in our country. That's why we adopted a science set.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study.
The science set has been very fun, educational, and easy to learn. I've been able to learn the diameter of the sun and how the Earth is compared to the sun.
For the past 15 years, I've been teaching integrated science at the basic level, and those years was a bit challenging because it was purely theoretical. The kids were not enjoying the practical part of it because materials were not available. Kids were seeing science teachers as somebody who comes to torment them each day. But now, the trend has changed. When they hear science, they think about the DEX science set, and now they see science as very practical.
The science said it brings joy into the heart of the children.
Welcome back, everyone. We are just about to start our second round, and we would want to have the scores for round one. At the end of round one, in no particular order, We have New World International School with 9 points. Please, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. And then we have Tiyumba MAJHS with 6 points. ANCILLA JHS scored 21 points. Thank you very much. We'll move on to our second round, and this round is called the fastest finger. In this round, one question will be read out, and contestants will compete to be the first to answer. Each question carries a score of 4 points. When a contestant is ready to respond, they should press the buzzer before they attempt to answer. If you answer before pressing the buzzer, you would be disqualified from the question. And after the buzzer is pressed, the contestants must answer within 3 seconds. If a school gets the question wrong, the remaining schools get to compete to answer. A wrong answer in this round attracts a penalty of 1 point. Best wishes to you all. Now, what holds the DNA and controls the function of eukaryotic cell? Tiyumba MAJHS.
Genes.
That is incorrect. New World.
The nucleus.
The nucleus is the answer. The next question. Name the equipment that is most appropriate for observing individual Tiyumba MAJHS.
The microscope.
The microscope is correct. Next question. How many keys are on a standard desktop? New World International.
114.
Come again.
114.
14 is not correct. Tiyumba MAJHS.
104.
104 is the answer. The next question. How many periods are on the periodic table? ANCILLA JHS.
7.
7 is correct. Our next question. In electronics, what does LDR stand for? Tiyumba MAJHS.
LDR stands for light digital resistance.
I will not give that to you. You have been bailed out. Our next question. The resistor has the following colors from left to right: black, brown, orange, and gold. What is the resistance of this resistor? ANCILLA?
100 ohms.
100 kilowatts. So, what is the answer you gave?
1,000 ohms.
Okay, so I will just disqualify the question, and then we'll move on to the next question. So no one scores for that. Our next question. What does the keyboard shortcut Control plus equal to? Tiyumba JHS.
Control plus equal to is change or replace.
Is what?
Change or replace.
No, that is not the answer I'm looking for. You've been bailed out. Control plus equal to turns the text into subscript. Okay. So the next question. What is the length of the line that joins the points 3P into brackets 3 and 1 and Q into brackets 7 and 4? Tiyumba MHHS.
The answer is 4.
Speak into the mic, please.
The answer is 4 minus 3.
New World International. 5 units is the answer.
5 yeah, I get it.
That was so fast. We have come to the end of round 2. And as we go to the end of round 2, we have to remember that we had sponsors for the quiz. And I would like to reiterate the sponsors that have supported the quiz thus far. We have CDX, and they say we are focused on bridging the gap in education. Ashanti Goldfields, creating value for all through responsible mining. College of Science, KNUST, is a center of excellence, and our mission is to train high caliber of scientists to meet the nation's economic and industrial development. KNUST IDL, we thank you for making our journey around the nation easy and pleasurable. The venues provided are well appreciated. KNUST e-learning, we thank you for all your media and video coverages. We are grateful. Dex Technologies, thank you for making our technology challenge a reality. At Dex Technologies, we say a new beginning to new engineers. So thank you all, our sponsors, as we go for a short break to receive our scores for the round. Thank you very much and welcome back. We have to complete our round 2 with another question for Tiyumba and New World. So Tiyumba and New World, you had a question short. So I give you the opportunity to talk up. And so I'll give this question, and it is only for Tiyumba and New World to answer. So the question is, name the 2 cells present in the retina. New World?
Optic nerves and sensory nerves.
That is not the answer. Okay, so you've been bailed out. Tiyumba? No? Okay. So I think now we are on the fair platform now. And so we would get our question collate our answers for round 2. Good. So let's give a round of applause for our contestants. They have done so well. They've been so brave. And up till now, they are contesting and defending their various schools. At the end of round 2, the scores are ready. And we had 6 points for New World International School. 4 points for Tiyumba MAJHS, and 4 points for ANCILLA JHS. So putting round 1 and round 2 together, New World International School had 15 points, Tiyumba MAJHS 10 points, and ANCILLA JHS had 25 points. Thank you, contestants, thus far. So we'll proceed to round 3. But before we go, we have some substitutions to make. And that is for ANCILLA JHS. No? Sorry about that. That is for New World, rather. New World International School. And here we have Gerald Deborah Hammond substituting Rafa Yusuf Damu. Okay, welcome, Gerard.
Thank you.
I hope you bring in more fire.
Yes, madam.
Okay, great. Great. So we'll proceed to round 3.
Over Over the years, KNUST has given hundreds of people the opportunity to upgrade themselves for better prospects with work and family. Take advantage of the growing KNUST Ideal alumni excelling all around the globe. Admissions are open for the
2022-2023 academic year.
Undergraduate programs on offer include business administration with 7 options, quantity survey.
Round 3, we call it the Science and Technology Challenge. So within this round, one question will be given to all schools. And the question in this round will require contestants to perform a task that will be assessed. The score for this round is 15 points. Contestants will be given up to 15 minutes to complete the task. And this is to inform you that this very round is sponsored by Dex Technologies. And they have provided us with the resources to do that. So, our dear contestants, we are starting the round with a preamble, and so all schools are going to work using this preamble. You have all been provided with your laptop computers, and on the laptop computers, you have a file document1.txt on the desktop. Is that correct? Do you all have it? Okay. So now, you are to open this file and perform the following tasks. 1, you have to open MS Word and transfer the first paragraph of the file into MS Word and format it to justify with font style Times New Roman with fonts as font style and justify it. And then you are to insert a 9x5 table under the first paragraph on page 1 and insert the data as arranged in the document1 text file. You have to do it exactly as it has been arranged. You have to give a title to the table as Table 1, Distribution of Contesting Students. Now you have to open a Microsoft Excel and use the information from the table to plot 4 different scatter graphs. So you are plotting scatter graphs for 1, age against exam score. And then you are also plotting a scatter graph for feeding fee against class score. You are also required to plot another scatter graph with feeding fee against age. And then the last one, you have to do a scatter graph with class score against exam score. You should provide a suitable heading describing each of the graphs you have plotted. In addition, you have to place the 4 graphs you have plotted in Excel, bring it into the Word document under Table 1, with each graph on separate page and numbered accordingly as provided in Task 3. You save both the document, the Word document, and the Excel file containing your graphs in a folder created with the name of your school on the desktop of the computer. Is that clear? Do you have difficulty in understanding any of the instructions? Everything is clear to you? Okay. So that is fine. Then, at the sound of the bell, you will start work. Okay, so you have 2 minutes left. There was a technical issue with ANCILLA, and so I'll allow an additional 3 minutes. So 5 minutes more for all of you. You are left with 1 minute. 1 minute remaining to the end of the exercise. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all schools. The round for the exercise is almost ended. And as you are done with your exercise, you may hand over the laptop to me.
Over the years, KNUST has given hundreds of people the opportunity to upgrade themselves for better prospects with work and family. Take advantage of the growing KNUST Ideal alumni excelling all around the globe. Admissions are open for the
2022-2023 academic year.
Undergraduate programs on offer include Business Administration with 7 options, Quantity Surveying and Construction Economics, Information Technology and Agriculture. Postgraduate programs on offer include Commonwealth MBA, MPhil or MSc in Planning, Monitoring and Evaluation, Industrial Finance and Investment, Logistics, Procurement and Supply Chain Management, Accounting and Finance, Project Management, Master of Education degree, Development Finance, Security and Justice Administration, Management and Human Resource Strategy, Cyber Security and Digital Forensics, Insurance and Business Continuity, Agribusiness Management and Mechanical Engineering. We have diploma programs also on offer. Online application e-vouchers can be obtained from any GCB branch, EcoBank, Consolidated Bank and Republic Bank. For further inquiries, call 0245 077 483. Over the years, KNUST has given hundreds of people the opportunity to upgrade themselves for better prospects with work and family. Take advantage of the growing KNUST Ideal alumni excelling all around the globe. Admissions are open for the
2022-2023 academic year.
Undergraduate programs on offer include Business Administration with 7 options, Quantity Surveying and Construction Economics, Information Technology and Agriculture. Postgraduate programs on offer include Commonwealth MBA, MPhil or MSc in Planning, Monitoring and Evaluation, Industrial Finance and Investment, Logistics, Procurement and Supply Chain Management, Accounting and Finance, Project Management, Master of Education degree, Development Finance, Security and Justice Administration, Management and Human Resource Strategy, Cyber Security and Digital Forensics, Insurance and Business Continuity, Agribusiness Management and Mechanical Engineering. We have diploma programs also on offer. Online application e-vouchers can be obtained from any GCB branch, EcoBank, Consolidated Bank and Republic Bank. For further inquiries, call 0245 077 483. the years, KNUST has given hundreds of people the opportunity to upgrade themselves for better prospects with work and family. Take advantage of the growing KNUST ideal alumni excelling all around the globe. Admissions are open for the
2022-2023 academic year.
Undergraduate programs on offer include business administration with 7 options, quantity surveying and construction economics, information technology, and
the information from the text file into the Word document. And that is 4 marks. And Tiyumba MAJHS did exactly that. So I will give them the full 4 marks. Then they needed to plot a scatter graph. And that is where they could not plot the scatter graph. They plotted a bar graph. And so they plotted all the graphs. They did a bar graph instead of a scatter graph. For attempting to plot the graph, if they had plotted all these graphs, they would have had 4 points. For attempting to plot the graph, I would give them 1 mark out of the 4. And then they had to place all the 4 graphs in the Word document on separate pages. And I cannot see even a single graph in the Word document. And so they don't earn a mark for that. And they are supposed to save the file in the Word document and in the Excel document. In the Word document, I can see that they have saved it as Tiyumba, and that's attracted 1 point. So I would give that one to them. And so with a total of 15 points, Tiyumba MAJHS gets 7 points. New World International School. Yes, the text file was opened. 1 full point is awarded for that, and they get it. And they have inserted a 5x9 table with the heading as requested. That attracted 4 points, and that is also awarded. Now, they are to open the Microsoft Excel and plot the scatter plots, the scatter graphs. I don't see any scatter graph, and in fact, I don't see any graph at all. And so I don't award any mark for that. And these graphs were not plotted. And so in the Word document where they were supposed to have moved the file, the graphs are not there. I see one bar chart, but that bar chart should have been in the Excel and then brought into the Word. There's no graph in Excel, but there's one bar chart in the Word. So for attempting to do a bar chart, I'll give them half the mark. They are supposed to save the documents, and yes, within the Word document, I can see it is saved under New World, and that is 1 point that I would give out to New World. So in total, New World gets 6.5 points. ANCILLA JHS, 1 point for opening the documents and transferring the information. That is fully awarded to you. And then for plotting the 5x9 table. So this table was plotted and so I would give them the full mark of 4 for plotting the table and for providing the heading. And then they had to plot a graph. At this point, I don't see any graph plotted by ANCILLA JHS, and so I don't give out any marks. And then they are also supposed to save the documents. So in the Excel, I can see ANCILLA, but not. Okay, so Word 2 was saved. So they get 2 marks for that. So a total of 7 points goes to ANCILLA JHS. clap is not motivating at all. You can do better, please. Thank you. We have come to the end of round 3. At the end of round 3, the contestants need a very big applause, and that will be from our audience. Thank you very much. Okay, so as announced earlier, we have from round 3, New World with 6.5 points, Tiyumba MAJHS with 7 points, and ANCILLA JHS also with 7 points. Pulling the marks together, we have a total of 21.5 points for New World International School. And for Tiyumba MAJHS, we have a total of 17 points. ANCILLA JHS gets a total of 32 points. Thank you and congratulations to you all. Remember this contest, this particular round was sponsored by Dex Technologies. Now we move on to round 4. And round 4, we would need to do a substitution. So we have a substitution for ANCILLA JHS, and Asante Kisi Aduma is coming to replace Lai Rachel. Welcome, Aduma.
Thank you.
Good. Are you bringing something different on board? What should we expect from you?
The best.
The best. Good, good. So, we move on to round 4. Round 4 is a preamble. It's a riddle round, and here we have a clue that we are decoding. And so this round is the riddles round. The question will be read out in a series of clues. If the question is answered on the first clue, 6 points are awarded. And if it is answered on the second clue, you have 5 points awarded. On the third clue is 4 points. And then on the fourth and other subsequent clues is 3 points. Contestants are to press the buzzer before attempting to answer the question. And failure to press the buzzer before answering disqualifies you from that question and nullifies your answer, even if it is correct. Are we okay? Are we ready to go? Okay. Now, riddle 1. My name is used to describe a group of single-celled organisms. ANCILLA JHS.
Unicellular organisms.
That is incorrect. My members are a diverse group of unicellular eukaryotic organisms. Because many of my members are motile, we were originally described as unicellular protists with animal-like behavior. We exist throughout aqueous environments and soil, occupying a range of trophic levels. Some of my members are human parasites causing diseases. Examples of human disease caused by some of my members are malaria, Tiyumba MAJHS,
Bacteria.
That is incorrect. So, examples of human diseases caused by some of my members are malaria, sleeping sickness, and dysentery. Who am I? New World.
Virus.
That is not correct. Is anyone from the audience able to answer? Yes? Protozoa is correct. Yes, that is protozoa. Thank you. Now, riddle 2. I am a deep-sea animal abundant in warm waters. Even though I do not write, I have an Tiyumba MAJHS.
Sea cat.
That is incorrect.
Catfish.
Even though I do not write, I have an ink gland that ejects ANCILLA JHS.
Octopus.
Octopus is the answer. Correct on clue 2. On clue 2. Riddle 3. I am a part of a computer. I was invented in 1803 by John Ericsson. More precisely, I am one of the output device of a computer. ANCILLA JHS.
The monitor.
The monitor is the correct answer on clue 3. The last riddle, which is riddle 4. I show the continuous movement of water within the earth and atmosphere. I involve the exchange of energy which leads to temperature changes. I am considerably affected by climate change and human activities. I describe how water evaporates from the surface of the earth, rises into Tiyumba MAJHS.
Water cycle.
Water cycle is the correct point on clue 4. So we have come to the end of round 4. And we are so grateful to everybody here, including our sponsors, that is TDX, and they say we are focused on bridging the gap in education, Ashanti Goldfields, creating value for all through responsible mining, College of Science, KNUST, obviously a center of excellence. And our mission is to train high caliber of scientists to meet the nation's economic and industrial development. We are also grateful to KNUST IDL. We thank you so much for making our journey around the nation very easy and pleasurable. The venues you provided are well appreciated. KNUST e-learning, for all our media and video coverages, we say thank you. Dex Technologies, thank you for making our technology challenge a reality. At Dex Technologies, we say a new beginning to new engineers. Thank you so much, our sponsors, for making the contest possible. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. And we are done with round 4. At the end of round 4, we have New World International School scoring no points at all. And so they have a total of 21.5 points. Tiyumba MAJHS had 3 points and making their total points of 20 points. ANCILLA JHS had 9 points, therefore their total became 41 points. Thank you, all schools, for how far we have come. We are left with our last round, which is round 5. And in our last round, we have substitutions. So for ANCILLA JHS, there's a substitution, and we have Abuaje Hefron coming to replace Jamina Yebua Larry. We also have a substitution from Tiyumba MAJHS, and we have Kubetisori Caroline coming in to replace Al Hassan Faouch. And also at Tiyumba, we are having Abubakar Gideon and Namzugia coming to replace Baba Karim Umar. Tiyumba. Thank you. Another substitution for New World School, where we have Samuel Ano coming in to replace Albert Owusu Boachi. So it looks like we virtually have almost a new set of contestants for this round. Okay, so welcome our new contestants, and we hope you are coming to bring on board a lot of excitement and more fire into the contest. You are welcome. Samuel, you are welcome. Speak into the mic for me, please. You can bring it closer to you. You can bring the mic, you can bring everything closer. Yes.
Thank you.
Good. And then I would want to hear the voice of Abubakar Gideon.
Thank you.
Good. And Hefron.
Thank you.
Okay, good. So we are all able to speak into the mic clearly. Thank you so much. So this particular round would have 3 sets of questions. Each set has a main question and 2 sub-questions. So schools will compete to be the first to ring their buzzer. The first school to ring its buzzer will be allowed to answer the first question. And if the school answers the question correctly, they have the right to answer the subsequent questions. The main question will be passed on for full marks if it is incorrectly answered by the school that rings the buzzer first. Sub-questions in this set will be passed on as bonus if it is incorrectly answered. And bonus questions will be competed for by pressing the buzzer. 3 points will be awarded for answering the main question correctly, and 1 point for each of the sub-questions correctly answered. A point will be awarded for questions answered on bonus in this round. So, question 1. We're going to have a picture of a personality that will be required to identify. So you may have to look on the screen and you will see it. So, identify this personality in the image?
Please, the buzzer is not working for us. The buzzer is not working for us.
ANCILLA, you want to answer?
Peyton Rouse.
I did not get that.
Peyton Rouse.
That is incorrect. It can be competed for by ringing the buzzer among the two other schools. Okay, so the personality in the image is David W.C. Macmillan. W.C. Macmillan. And obviously there are sub-questions. And okay, let's give it a try. He is David Macmillan. Now let me go to the sub-question. Maybe you get those correct. In which year did he win? ANCILLA?
2021.
Come again?
2021.
2021 is correct. It is correct, 2021. But you attempted and then you did not get it correct. So you did not qualify to go on to the next one. Okay, that is fine. We will move on to our next question. Question 2. In which year was Carl D. Anderson awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics for the discovery of the positron in Okay, I take it again. Carl D. Anderson was awarded a Nobel Prize in Physics for the discovery of positron in 1935. True or false? ANCILLA?
False.
False is correct. So now you can go on with the next sub-questions. What is the name of his country of birth?
America.
America is correct. And what was his prize share?
Half.
Half. That is correct. Wonderful. We have our last question for the final round. In which category was the 2003 Nobel Prize for Discoveries Concerning Magnetic Resonance Imaging awarded? New World International.
Physics.
Yes, I will give it to you. It's physics. So I will proceed with you on the sub questions. So it is physiology. It is physiology and not physics. I was overwhelmed with the way he attempted to answer and was so close. So that question is not a question that I can give to you. However, I can proceed with the sub-questions for the other schools. How many people shared the prize? Tiyumba?
2.
2. And that is correct. Would you want to attempt their names?
No, please.
Okay, yes, that was Paul C. Lutterbell and Sir Peter Mansfield. The two of them shared the prize. Now, what is the name of the country of birth of Paul C. Lutterbell? New World?
Germany.
Germany is incorrect. Tiyumba?
USA.
USA is the correct answer. Thank you so much. We have come to the end of round 5. And actually, we have come to the end of the contest. So we will go on commercial break, having in mind that we have been sponsored. And so we are grateful to those who sponsored the quiz, which includes DEX Technologies, KNUST e-learning, KNUST Institute of Distance Learning, College of Science, KNUST, which is a center of excellence. We don't need to forget that. And then we have CDX also on board. Thank you so much. You are welcome back from the short break that we had. And we are so grateful to every one of you gathered here, including the headmistresses, the head teachers who have prepared these students to come and sit here and contest. It is not easy to train children. Thank you so much for all the efforts. And to the contestants, we say congratulations. You have done well. You have all made your schools so proud. However, this is a competition. And so definitely we will need to have a winner. And that is why we have these marks that I am coming to announce. But however it goes, see yourself as a confident ambassador to your school. Thank you very much. Let's give the contestants a round of applause once again. They have done well. So at the end of round 5, we had New World International School with no points. Tiyumba MAJHS had 2 points. And ANCILLA JHS had 1 point. So pulling all the points together, we would want to announce that in a jiffy. So we will go for a short break and then return back with the final scores. Welcome back from the break, and we have the scores very well streamlined. So, all together, we have New World International School with 21.5 points. Very well done. Tiyumba MAJHS had 22 points. And ANCILLA JHS, with an additional 5 points from the 5th round, had a total of 46 points. Congratulations to you all. And congratulations even more to ANCILLA JHS being declared as the winner for the 9th quarter-final contest of the Junior Science and Maths Phase 2022. Do we have ANCILLA JHS in the house? I was not hearing you before, but now I can hear you clear and loud.
KNUST has given hundreds of people the opportunity to upgrade themselves.
Wonderful. You have done so well. Okay. So now we want to hear even more of you, not in shouts, not in clapping, but with your voices. We would like to hear your